Just want to thank you all for coming. Hopefully, just chat down below, just put a comment or two if you're here. Somebody did ask, and I tell you, last week was really weird. I had my training in my team training in our Facebook group, and it did not show up. I have no clue. It went on my regular Facebook. Don't know why. Hi, Nailu. But if you guys want to get notified when I go live, go into the group and hit the settings or the more, and it will, you can put notifications of when I'm live, and that will give you notifications. A couple of things I want to talk to you about today is that the end of the month is coming, so you only have a few more days to do the last chance list and those great savings on the items that are for sale from the January to June catalog. There are a ton of things available. Where's the catalog? There are a ton of things available from this catalog. And a lot of them still are available with 50% off. Not everything is there, but there are a lot of things. So just to let you know, remember, hey, Patricia, remember that you need to order these. Hi, Janelle. Order everything that you need by the end of the month. Then starting July 1st, we have a big sale for DSP Designer Series paper, 15% off select items. I will post the brochure of all the items on the group here shortly, but I just want to give you a heads up. There's a lot of them there. Hey, Gail. So that's what's coming. Also, I am getting my order in for the free catalogs. If folks have ordered from me in the past year, the order goes in today for the free catalog. So you should be getting your next mini and celebration catalogs from me for free if you've ordered in the past year. All of you guys who are demos, they should be coming anytime soon. They mailed them out last week. So hopefully anytime you'll be getting your demo ones. So today, the kit and craft night was really fun. We had a good time. I did the expressions paper pumpkin, the June expressions paper pumpkin, expressions in ink paper pumpkin. I loved it. I love the little stamp set. I think it goes really well with artistically designed. They're artistically inked and the paper. But today what we're going to do is I'm going to use the expressions in ink stamp set. I want to do a simple stamping one. And this is the one we're going to do. We're going to use this. We're going to make this. I think I just love that stamp set. I really hope that now we do have artistically inked one, but I love that this little one right there. I really love that little thing. So I stepped it up using that. I stepped it up and I did this one. Now I'm not going to show you this one. I'm going to have this one on a video, but I'm not going to show you it today, but you can step it up. It's an easy step up. It's layered. It's got some of the evening evergreen twine and some of the little self-adhesives on it. The other one we're doing today is I wanted to show you that you could do a similar one like this with the artistically inked bundle. So we are going to do the artistically inked bundled one. This is the one we're going to do. Now, we've used the vellum, the shimmer vellum that's in the design, in colors. So that's what we're going to be using there. Now you can use any colors you want. I used, now they had in the Expressions paper pumpkin, they had Bumblebee and Evening Evergreen. I decided to use a couple more, and this I used Bumblebee, Green, Granny Apple Green, Evergreen, Evening Evergreen, and Pacific Point. Okay, so those are the cards we're going to make today. Similar cards, stepped up cards using 2 different sets. But again, you can use one set, that set, and just step it up that way. So I'm going to bring you over. Oh, I forgot one thing, and I wrote a note here. Mystery card making event night is going to be July 9th. I'll have more details up later today or tomorrow, okay? July 9th is mystery card making day, event, night. It'll be an hour, probably an hour on Friday night, okay? I want you all to come because it's a brand new one. I love this. I've made 2 so far. I probably will make 2 more before the event. So let's move you over. Okay, so there. Remember, use the hostess code. I still need $150 to make my goal this month. And then mystery card making event, July 9th. So, okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do this simple stamping one, okay? So what we're going to use, and it's really easy, we're going to use basic white, 5.5 by 8.5, and we are just going to fold that in half and make a card base. Now here are a couple of the cards that they made, that the Expressions in Ink made. I already sent out the other ones, so these are the only ones I have left. So what we're going to use, I am going to use Evening Evergreen, Granny Apple Green, Bumblebee, and Pacific Point. So this is a simple stamping. All it is stamps. We are using the Expressions in Ink from the paper pumpkin, stamps, ink, and paper. Stamps, ink, and paper. So what I am going to do is I am going to ink up the little blobby one, just the little blobby one. Well, first of all, with Bumblebee. And you don't have to be precise on this. You can go over, under, you can stamp on top of it. This is supposed to give you the alcohol ink look on vellum that is so popular, but I like just stamping. If you don't have all of the blends in all of the colors, you can get the exact same effect with this stamp and with the artistically inked stamps there. And again, you want to leave some white. You don't have to get the whole thing all over. Leave some whites there. You can stamp over because sometimes there's different colors that go over and things like that. So we're just being like this. Oh, I have to tell you, I don't know if we're going to have a stamping camp next week. It's 4th of July and Kayla and Megan are coming to visit. Paul's coming with them. I don't know what we're planning on doing on Sunday on 4th of July, but if they're here, there's going to be no room here to do it. Paul's coming with them, so it's definitely, there's going to be 3 extra people, a cat and an axolotl. Now I clean that off, and now I'm going to do the Granny Apple Green. Again, you can use any colors you want with this. I was just using this because some of these colors came with the Expressions in Ink, so I decided I'd do that. And again, I'm doing like half and half. You can mix it up, but I just thought I'd do it this way. I like the Granny Apple Green. It dries brighter than when we put it on. So you guys got anything going on for 4th of July? It's on a Sunday. Wow. So the girls got off on Monday. Megan's got off from her internship. She's doing really well in her internship. And Kayla's got off, though she had to take it off. They don't give her the time off. So she had to take it off, but she's got the day off, and so they're coming. Yeah, not planning anything, Janelle. We have to get ready. I have to start packing my craft stuff again, because we will be, I'm going to now I'm going to use this is the one I really like, the little flower one. Now it looks almost exactly like the big cutout from Artistically Inked bundle, the artistic dies. So I'm going to ink this up with the Evening Evergreen. Ha, I got that right. It took me a while to make sure that was Evening Evergreen. And I'm just going to stamp that in each of the corners. Now, you could do this with just the designer series paper. Take out some of the designer series paper, cut a card front from it, and then just stamp on it also, if you would like, and you would get it just like this. Okay, I'm putting that back and cleaning off this. And I'm taking the thanks. So do a purchase this week from me, and you may get this card as your thank you card. How about that? And I am just doing Pacific Point. And there you go. Fast, easy, simple card. Beautiful card, I think. And a quick card. So how do you like that? That's a pretty one, isn't it? Okay, so now we, again, I stepped this up, same card, I cut it out, cut it down a little. I put a little, I had some of the little adhesive back from the cards, from the paper pumpkin left, and I had some of the twine left. So I just stepped that up, same type thing. Okay, now I wanted to show you how you could do it with the artistically, why do I say artistically designed? Did we have a stamp set that was artistically designed? Because I keep calling this artistically designed. It's artistically inked. And I like this, but you can do it with the flowers. We also have this, see, it's almost the same as that one. This one has a little rose on it. The other one just doesn't. But we have this. And I have already cut some out. What you're going to be using. Okay, so what you're going to be using to make this one is you're going to use the Artistically Inked bundle. That's the stamp set and the artistic dies. For we are just going to use the Granny Apple, Bumblebee, and Pacific Point. We're not using the Evening Evergreen ink. Okay. For cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5 Granny Apple Green, 5.25 by 4-inch Bumblebee, 5 inches by 3 3/4 inch Basic White. Then I did, where is it? I took a strip of the Evening Evergreen out of the Shimmer Vellum. A 4-inch strip, you can get 3 of those flowers on it. They fit perfectly. 3 of those will fit on that. So that makes 3 cards, okay? And you could do any color card. I just wanted to follow this thing. So I used Evening Evergreen. I also cut some out in the polished, but that's it. So also I am going to use the fine tip glue pen. I am going to use no glue dots that time. I'm going to use the Stampin' Seal and the Stamp Cut and Emboss machine. I've already used that and I've cut this out. So you see these roll. So you can do one of 2 things. You can either put it under a book right now, or we're going to sit on it after I put it on. I'll show you. Okay, so what I am going to use is I'm going to use the big blob with Bumblebee and Granny Apple Green, okay, on the basic white. Any questions, guys? Anything going on? See, look at that. See, this covers a little more than the little blob did in the Expressions in Ink. But if you've got the Paper Pumpkin, the June Paper Pumpkin, you don't need to get the Expressions in Ink, other than you probably would want the flowers in it. I'm just doing this all around it. Almost looks like a dinosaur type thing. Okay, now I'm going to clean that off. And then I'm going to use the Granny Apple Green. I always sit on my cards. I sit on my cards when I use glue, the glue dots and the Stampin' Seal Plus, just to make sure it stays. I have a lot of weight there and it will help it stay. So now I'm going to go with the green, and again, I am just going over some. Now, again, this does the alcohol ink technique. It's good for the alcohol ink technique if you want to copy that, but don't have all the blends. I just think it now, and you don't have to do it half and half. You can do it 1, 1, 1, whatever. And it's whatever you want to do. I just like doing it this way. Okay. So there we go. Let me clean this off again. These distinctively, and this is a distinctive one, you can tell. I don't know. See, you can tell. Ooh, does that have a word there? It's like gives it a depth. Gives it looks almost 3D type picture. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the thanks from there, and I know that the green one is just going to fit on here. And you got to figure out where it's going to fit. But there is just going to be a small place for thanks. And this thanks almost is too big. So you could use the other thanks if you wanted, or another thanks from wherever you want. month ago. But I'm using this, thanks. Get it all inked up with Pacific Point. There we go. I'm going to clean this off. Done with the ink. Now, before I put this on, I am going to mount it. I'm going to mount it on this because I need to know how much I can get over it. So I'm just mounting the basic white on the bumblebee. And again, you could use any colors you like. What's your favorite color combinations, folks? I still do. I love Bermuda Bay and crushed curry. But I really like the Granny Apple Green, and I think I probably like it better with Daffodil Delight. Okay, now what I'm going to do, when you use your fine tip glue pen, always use your craft mat because it gets all over. Now, because I had problems, you could use the adhesive sheets, but I had problems last time with the adhesive sheet sticking on the back of the vellum. So I didn't want to make a boo-boo. So what you're going to do is, hopefully this will be, I just used this, oh good, it's still there. I have to wash it out after this. I'm just going to put that glue on some of the areas here because I want it to stick down. But I don't want to take all the time to put it on every single spine. So just putting this on like this. The purple Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape, I know. I love those two. And I don't know why I'm not a purple girl, but I like those. I'm usually a red-orange girl. And right now it's summer, so I'm in my bright phase. In fall, I'm in my regal phase. And in winter, I'm in my subtles and neutral phase. Mainly in the subtles, I am in the spring, subtles and brights in the spring. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hopefully flip this over and just, what you want to do is you don't want anything hanging over too much. And now what I'm going to show you how to do is I'm just going to lay this right on here. Then I'm going to sit on it while we clean up. Now I have to clean this off and make sure, always make sure that this little thing goes right into the thing. Now I had some problems getting it down last time. That's why I know I'm going to have to take it apart when I'm done here and clean it because I had to push it. What I'm also going to do is I'm just going to fold this in half. And I'm just going to wait a little bit because I took it off too early last time I did it and it was still there. So what colors do you think I should use with the polished pink? I am thinking Bermuda Bay. Oh, yellows. Maybe Bermuda Bay and Poppy Parade. I don't know. I'll have to figure. Give me some two colors that you think would go with the polished pink ones, and I will do one up like that. Okay. So, okay, now hopefully that this is dry and it didn't dry on my butt. Okay. There we go. It is all there. So now I am just going to attach it. Remember, you put an order in, and this may be your thank you card this week. Wouldn't you like that? Hi, Elizabeth. So there we go. Isn't that easy and fun? So we did the simple stamping one with the expressions, paper pumpkin, expressions in ink paper pumpkin. I showed you just how you could step that one up using the same set, the expressions in ink paper pumpkin. And then I wanted to step it up using the artistically inked bundle. And so here it is. So isn't that good? So I'm going to turn you around. We are out of time. I'm going to turn you around. There we go. So I hope you had a good time today. Again, I wanted to show you, this is the one, simple stamping one, easy and fun. Here is it stepped up. And then here is the artistically inked bundle stepped up. So again, I don't know if I will be around. I will let you know next week what we're going to be doing on Sunday, but Kayla and Megan are coming in with Paul. Being in the condo, having 5 people in the condo with a cat and an axolotl, which is Megan's salamander. Oh, I'm glad you have fun, Janelle. Okay, so that's it. I will hopefully see you next Sunday. If not, yeah, the Sunday after. And remember, July 9th, mystery card making event. It will probably be from 8 to 9 8 to 9 Eastern time. So that's 765. So and it's a really, really cool card we're going to be making. You'll love it. Anyhow, thanks for visiting and happy stamping. Bye-bye, folks.